So I'm a scientist by training, so I'd always worked either as a bench researcher or worked in clinical research. And at some point it was clear I needed to move on and do something different. And I was approached by the head of European Regulatory Affairs at the time, who was looking for somebody to take over the regional team, which was basically the world outside Europe and the US. And I said to him, James, I have no idea about regulatory affairs. I don't know anything about it at all. I am not a subject matter expert. And he goes, that's not why I want you to take the position. He said, I want you to take the position because of your strategic skills, your leadership skills, and we really need to move this forward. We need to be visionary. At the time, I literally did not know that a dossier had 4 parts. I stayed in the position for up to 9 years as I was having so much fun and I knew I was making an impact. And in those 9 years, I never touched a dossier. So the key message from that is you do not need to be a subject matter expert. You just sometimes need to take a deep breath and go jump. And the rest of it, you can figure it out. Key is having a very good team behind you. That's where your subject matter experts are. So you can delegate work to them, you can give them the visibility when questions come along. Your job is a totally different one as a leader. Honestly, I was getting bored. I could have done what I was doing in my sleep. I still enjoyed it. I knew we were having an impact on patients, because that's why I even worked in healthcare. But I wanted to do something different. I wanted to expand my own skills, and I wanted to get a little bit closer to the commercial world. You should never consider a job too big for yourself. I think you should just have confidence in yourself. If you've been asked to consider taking this position, the fact of the matter is these people believe you can do it. So just go with that, take it and run. And I remember one of my mentors told me something very valuable, which I would now like to pass on as well. She was head of a manufacturing unit and was asked to take on a major global initiative. And she was asked to do it 2 days before a big presentation. She was given the previous holder's presentation to show, which is always horrible. And she was standing there in front of the executive committee, doing the presentation, and the CEO was getting irritated. And she could see he was getting uneasy, irritated. So she turned off the slides and said, what exactly it is you want to know, John? And he said, okay, I need to know A, B, and C. She goes, I'll get back to you later on today. Got a big smile, and she said, thank you very much, walked out. So never watch the body language, even if you don't know what you're talking about, which can happen if you're 2 days into the job. Very, very normal. Admit you don't know it and say, I'll come back to you with the answer. That's all you need to do. And don't be afraid to do that.